I am Dr. Nidhi Khare. In today's lecture, I'm going to talk about span of control and organization size. We'll also understand why organizations strive for growth. And lastly, we'll also have an understanding about how can we make span of control more effective. So coming to organization size and span of control, organization's size is determined by the number of its employees, the largeness of its operations, and its market reach and share. It also poses a very different challenge for the organization's leaders. The challenge is that while small organizations are built for innovation, large organizations are meant for operational efficiency. Now, the skills necessary for entrepreneurship are quite different from that of running a large and diverse organization. As large organizations require more concern for people, they require controlling specialized departments and a talent for sensing issues buried deep in the organization. So you see how organization size and span of control are connected. Now let's understand why organizations strive for growth. There are a number of reasons. The first one being better customer service. Now organizations grow their revenue by increasing their customer base. As a consequence, the product and services need more changes and support. To serve the customer better, the organization has to employ more resources. Next, it has to grow for survival. Small organizations are more easily affected by the sudden changes in the external environment. Hence, the business leaders feel compelled to grow or to perish. Now, in this situation, they can take some actions like control more resources. Now, growth ensures that the organization has better control over the necessary external resources like raw material, skilled workers, and technological advancement. Organizations can increase market share, as growth also ensures that the organization can compete globally. That means it can penetrate new markets and can provide good service and influence customer loyalty. Organizations can deter competition. Big organization can invest in complex products, has means to control cost, and can be aggressive in marketing strategies. Now, all such measures result in stabilizing the market in long term and also act as deterrent to new entrants. Organizations can have diverse product lines. Having several products and technologies provides better market intelligence for new products and changing customer preferences. It ensures that while older products lose market share and turn out to be obsolete, the newer are in queue to replace them. And the last one, exciting employee opportunities. A growing organization provides exciting and vibrant work environment. It provides better career growth opportunities and can attract best available brains. It should be noted that growth is the stage of becoming large, and once it has attained the large status, it may get stagnant and might only provide a long and stable career. Now let's understand how do we make span of control more effective. The commonly accepted definition of span of control, as we have already discussed before, is that the number of subordinates directly reporting to a leader or manager. Now, however, span of control seems to be outdated, and let's think that it's good for the leaders to think about span of influence and awareness. That is, to shift thinking from rigid structures to loose collaborative networks. Smart leaders strive to achieve the proper levels of influence and awareness by increasing the right activities in order to attain the right outputs. This happens better through collaboration than by control. Great leaders don't control people, they align them around a vision, and they inspire people by setting them free to achieve great outcomes. So now let's look at few things that every leader should work into the design of their management plan to increase leadership effectiveness. The first one is context. Every leader is different and as a result has different needs with regard to numbers, skills, cultural dynamics, etc. If you don't have the skills to lead or manage a broad span and yet you attempt to do so, it will be your undoing. If your focus is too narrow, you'll find yourself with blind spots and operational gaps. Additionally, how a leader structures their span sends a very strong message, both internally and externally, as to who and what they value, along with their capabilities, interests, and passions. Make sure you are sending the correct message. Next, understanding. Don't focus on the team you get. Rather, focus on the team you need. And if they happen to be one and the same, then consider yourself lucky. So, are you looking for doers, thinkers, or teachers? Compromise has its place, but not where matters of talent are concerned. When it comes to team construct, never settle for less than what you need. You will be accountable for your decisions in this regard. So choose wisely. The missing link. The most commonly overlooked aspect of team dynamics is for leaders to understand that learning and development are best when they occur bi-directionally. Smart leaders seek to be challenged and they need to encourage diversity of thought and dissenting opinion. One of the primary drivers of composition should be to find a group of talented individuals who will challenge you, who will stretch you, and who will develop you. Remember, leaders who don't develop themselves professionally will be replaced by those who do. Next, time is your most valuable commodity. It is very important and very valuable. Time, it's the only thing we all have in common. Yet, it's how we choose to spend it that defines and differentiates us as individuals. You can waste time or invest time, but the best leaders scale time. Remember, time is a finite commodity, and once a moment in time has passed, it is gone forever. And lastly, and the most important one, trust is your most valuable asset. A leadership team built on anything other than a foundation of trust is destined to fail. Leaders who choose to operate without trust do so at great risk. Please know this. Leaders not accountable to their people will eventually be accountable by their people. One of a leader's most important functions is to create an environment where trust and loyalty are the rule and not the exception. So I hope students you have understood what efforts we can make in what direction to make span of control more effective. So students, it takes rigor, discipline, skill, and an unyielding focus on quality to create the right team. Team building is not a check the box exercise, and leaders who treat it as such will reap what they have sowed. Thank you. In the next lecture, I'll be taking chain of command. Till then, enjoy.